Hello, everybody. Today I had a fun thing happen. I was on Facebook, I clicked on a story, and it took me to that. Dun dun dun! Every once in a while, you'll click on an ad or click on a story or something, and it leads you to a very scary screen like this one uh, with the Google logo. Your iPhone is severely damaged by 39 viruses. We've noticed that your iPhone is 28.1% damaged by 30 harmful viruses from recent adult sites. Oh, shame on me. It will soon corrupt your phone's SIM card and damage your contacts, photos, data, and applications. I have 4 minutes and 54 seconds. If you don't remove the virus now, it will cause serious damage to your iPhone. Here's the steps that you need to take. Tap and install the app for free from the App Store. Open the application and speed up and fix your browser now. Okay, so many things. So many things. Okay, so I'm on Facebook and I tap on an ad and it leads me to something scary like this. It's important to remember that this is just a web page. This is a standard web page like anybody could make. So it's got the Google logo on it. Okay, not bad. It's actually an old version of the Google logo. So already a little red flag, old version of the logo. My phone is severely damaged by 39 viruses. 39, that's a very specific number. Huh, interesting. And how do they know? This is a web page. It only has access to things within that web page. It can't search your computer for viruses. It doesn't know. There is no way that your web browser can search your computer for viruses. They don't know this. They're making up a number. They're pulling it out of their butt. We've noticed that your iPhone is 28.1% damaged. Wow, again, seriously specific number. You know that rule about how when people lie, they make up a lot of unnecessary details? This is one of those unnecessary details. 30 harmful viruses. Wait, I thought it said 39. Internal consistency. Blah, 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 blah. It accuses me of going to adult websites. Hey, man, I was just on Facebook. So they're being vaguely threatening. They're trying to make me scared. They're getting me nervous. Ooh, and it's going to corrupt my phone's SIM card. Okay, a web browser cannot corrupt your phone's SIM card. And in fact, a lot of phones these days don't even have SIM cards. They have something called an eSIM. This is complete bogosity here. And damage your contacts, photo data, and applications. No, it's not gonna, especially since it's an iPhone. All these things are contained within each other. You have to explicitly give apps permission to access things. It's not gonna happen. And they put literally a ticking clock on it. 4 minutes and exclamation point 54 seconds. Okay, so the ticking clock make you scared, and we got a little English problem there. The and has an exclamation point after it. Shouldn't the 4 minutes and 54 seconds and the exclamation point after the seconds, not after the and? Okay. So then they tell you to tap and install the free app for the App Store. They're telling you what their objective was. They wanted to get an app installed on your phone. Why? I'm not sure, but that's what they want, is to install an app. Probably to grab some of your data, maybe even to like monitor your web activity, change your default browser, stuff like that. Um, Open the application to speed up and fix your browser now. Okay, internal consistency problem. Was my phone damaged by viruses or was it slow? And were they talking about my browser or my phone? Because they're speeding up. What? I didn't complain about it being slow. And fix your browser. So what's broken about my browser? They said it was my phone. Okay, lots of things wrong with this particular message. Okay, but it doesn't stop there because I'm a sick puppy. I went back to the Facebook page and I tapped on the same link again and I got another one. Whoa, dude. Okay, this one says this is better. I only have 2 viruses now. So remember, this is like 30 seconds of each other. So 2 viruses have been detected on my Apple iPhone. It has been infected and damaged. Once again, we got a ticking clock. Once again, they're telling us to tap the button below, except this time they're telling us to go to the Google Play Store. It's an iPhone. They said so up above, and I do use an iPhone. So the Google Play Store doesn't exist on the iPhone. That only exists on Androids. Okay, it's ridiculous. Run the app to remove all viruses, blah, 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 blah. Okay, next one. So I did it again. I went back to Facebook. I tapped the ad again. And oh my gosh, attention, my iPhone is is infected with a virus. Clean now or later. Oh, okay. Well, that's, gosh, that sounds relatively innocuous. At least they're not really trying to scare me, and they're giving me a later option. But once again, this is completely fake. Oh, you know what I forgot to talk about? The URLs on these universal resource locators, the web addresses. On this one, it's usaload.com. What a load of crap. Okay, and on this one, it was dysenteryanywhere.com. Well, that's exciting. And on this other one that looked almost the same, it was trustcleanse.xyz. Boy, that sounds trustworthy. .xyz. Okay, so many things wrong with these. Okay, next one, because I did it again. I felt like I was on a roll, and I don't see these very often. So I was just taking the opportunity. So we got another one. Your device, Apple iPhone, has been hacked. So no commas or anything. Your device, comma, an Apple iPhone, comma, has been hacked. Nope, no. Your device, Apple iPhone, has been hacked. Not good English. Your Apple iPhone needs to be restored immediately. Otherwise, your Facebook, WhatsApp, comma, Instagram data will be compromised. Okay, we got, another English grammar problem. And we got the ticking clock. Oh, yeah, yeah. And if we look down at the address down below, assortmentsaw.com. Never heard of that. Oh, but look what else this one is doing. This one is claiming that it's from Apple, Apple Care Plus. Okay, so they've thrown up this logo to try to make us trust it. But it's a little fuzzy. I've mentioned the fuzzy thing before, I think. When the logo's fuzzy, that's a reason to start distrusting. And of course, it says it's from Apple Care, but the actual address is assortmentsaw.com. It's not Apple. Okay, next one. Oh man, I got another one. Your Apple iPhone has been hacked. Your data has appeared in a security leak. So last one that looked just like this said that it needed to be restored. This one says that my data has appeared in a data leak, which puts this device at high risk of compromise. Proceed to the App Store. Dun dun dun. Once again, it pretends to be from Apple, Apple Care Plus, and down at the bottom, the URL says phone-shield24.com. So okay, I suppose it's conceivable this is a legitimate company, but the fact that their ad looks exactly like another one, no, this is complete fake. Whenever you see a screen like this, it's fake. They can't know these things. There's no way they can know these things. I'm just showing you the variety that came up from the same ad. Like I kept tapping the same ad over and over again, and I kept getting these different variations on the bad thing. So here's another Google one. Hey, this has got a newer version of the Google logo. I don't think it's the newest version of the Google logo, but it's newer than the last one. That's once again saying two viruses have been detected. Blah, 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 blah. It will soon corrupt your SIM card, yada, yada. Ticking clock, blah, blah, blah. Remove virus now. Don't do it. We can't read this whole one, but I think it probably said mankindprosecutorinept.com. Mankind prosecutor inept? Okay, sure. Is there another one? Yes, I got another one. Okay, here we go. Okay, so this is the most innocuous looking of the bunch, and it's not trying to scare me nearly as much. It says, attention, please install the VPN app to continue watching in safe mode. Oh, okay, so this video that I was trying to watch, which, once again, I just clicked on an ad, didn't really want to watch a video. This video wants me to install a VPN app in order to continue watching the video. Well, okay, no video is worth installing a VPN app just to do. VPN apps are in general good things, but not when you tap on them from an ad from a website. You should do your research elsewhere, decide what VPN you want to use, and download it directly from the App Store, not going through some sketchy website. And on the topic of sketchy websites, what's the address of this one? app-momentum.com. Sounds innocuous, but never heard of it and doesn't have anything to do with me or VPNs for that matter. Let's look. Do I have one more? Nope, that was it. That was the end of my bonanza. For what it's worth, I believe I was sitting in the car with my son, and he was getting really impatient, so I had to quit. Otherwise, I probably could have gotten a dozen more of these. Okay, so That's just a bunch of examples of things that I got on my iPhone that are complete crap. So if you see any of these, anything that looks like these, it's complete crap. Close the browser window, quit the application. Don't worry about it. It's completely fake. Happy surfing.